Have you ever wondered why some photos look so sharp, cinematic, and full of character, while others feel flat no matter how advanced the camera body is? The secret often lies in the lens. A great lens can transform even an entry-level camera into a storytelling machine, while the wrong one can hold back a professional body. In 2025, lens technology has never been more exciting, with options that range from ultra-versatile zooms to razor-sharp primes and a variety of accessories that can completely elevate your shooting experience. Today, we're diving deep into the world of lenses, comparing zoom versus prime options, and exploring the accessories that every photographer should consider to unlock their full creative potential. Let's start by understanding zoom lenses, because these are often the first choice for beginners and professionals alike. Zooms are practical. They allow you to cover multiple focal lengths with a single piece of glass. Imagine going on a trip with just one lens, say a 24 to 70 mm. At 24 mm, you can capture wide landscapes, city streets, or interiors. Zoom into 70 mm, and you're suddenly ready for portraits or tighter compositions. In 2025, manufacturers have been working hard to perfect zoom lenses. We now see options with constant f/2.8 apertures across the entire zoom range, improved image stabilization, and sharper optics that rival primes in many cases. For someone who values versatility and doesn't want to constantly swap lenses, zooms are incredibly attractive. But zoom lenses aren't perfect. Their biggest limitation is usually aperture size. While many zooms today offer f/2.8 or even f/4 constant apertures, they rarely match the shallow depth of field you can achieve with a prime lens. That brings us to primes, the specialists in the lens world. A prime lens has a fixed focal length, like 35 mm, 50 mm, or 85 mm, and it's often much sharper, faster, and lighter than its zoom counterpart. The wide apertures, sometimes f/1.8, f/1.4, or even f/1.2, let in more light, making primes incredible for night photography, astrophotography, and portraits with dreamy blurred backgrounds. Take the classic 50 mm f/1.8, often called the Nifty 50. It's inexpensive, small, and produces professional-level results. For beginners, this lens can feel like unlocking a new creative world. For professionals, a prime lens is often a must for artistic projects or low-light situations where zooms just can't keep up, and in 2025, companies have continued to push primes forward, with faster autofocus motors, weather sealing, and lighter materials that make them easier to carry around. So which is better, zoom or prime? The answer really comes down to your needs. If you're a travel photographer who values flexibility, a zoom is likely your best friend. If you shoot portraits, weddings, or creative projects where shallow depth of field and sharpness matter, a prime might be the way to go. In fact, many photographers use a combination: a zoom lens for unpredictable moments and a prime lens when they want ultimate image quality. It's less about which is better, and more about which fits your style of photography. But we can't talk about lenses in isolation without mentioning accessories. After all, the right accessory can turn a good lens into a great one. Let's start with the simplest: a lens hood. Not only does it reduce lens flare and improve contrast, but it also protects the front glass from accidental bumps. Then we have filters. ND filters are especially important for videographers who want cinematic motion blur even in bright daylight, and polarizers help reduce reflections when shooting landscapes or water. Another essential is a solid cleaning kit. Dust, fingerprints, and smudges can ruin the sharpness of your image, so a microfiber cloth and blower are non-negotiable. Finally, a good padded camera bag makes carrying and protecting multiple lenses a lot easier, especially if you're out in the field or traveling. Now, one of the most interesting developments in 2025 is how manufacturers are making lenses more compact without sacrificing quality. We're seeing pancake primes that slip easily into a pocket, zooms that weigh less but still deliver sharpness across the frame, and even accessories like magnetic filters that make swapping ND filters or polarizers faster than ever before. This shift toward lightweight and portable gear is a direct response to the growing number of content creators and street photographers who want high-quality results without carrying bulky equipment. Another trend worth noting is how lenses are adapting to hybrid shooting. More and more photographers today are also shooting video, so companies are releasing glass that minimizes focus breathing, offers smooth manual focus rings, and provides sharpness that holds up for 4K or 8K video production. That means if you're both a photographer and a videographer, 2025 is an exciting year to invest in lenses designed for both worlds. At the end of the day, whether you choose zoom lenses, prime lenses, or a mix of both, the key is to build a kit that supports your creative vision. Lenses are long-term investments. Camera bodies may change every few years with new models and better sensors, but a high-quality lens can stay with you for decades. That's why professionals always say, invest in glass, not just in the body. So, if you're upgrading your gear this year, take a step back and think about your style. Do you like the flexibility of capturing everything from wide landscapes to tight portraits in seconds? A zoom might be your answer. Do you love the artistic control of shooting wide open, isolating subjects with creamy bokeh, and working in low light? Then a prime will serve you well. And don't forget the small details, the accessories that can make your workflow smoother, your lenses safer, and your creativity stronger. As we wrap up, remember that photography is about storytelling. The lens is simply a tool that helps you express your vision. Choose the one that feels right for you, experiment, and don't be afraid to try different focal lengths or accessories until you find your perfect combination. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the best lenses in 2025, make sure to subscribe for more gear guides, photography tips, and creative inspiration. Drop a comment below telling us whether you prefer zooms or primes. I'd love to hear your perspective. And until next time, keep shooting, keep experimenting, and keep telling stories through your lens.